Happy Monday, everybody. Deborah Dixon-Anderson here from Light of Gold PR and Gold Wellness Circle. Happy Marketing Monday. It's been about 2 weeks since we've seen each other on Marketing Monday, although we did have Wellness Wednesday, which we're doing every other Monday and Wednesday now. So happy Monday. Hope everybody's well. Deborah Dixon-Anderson here from Light of Gold PR. We do marketing, branding, digital events. Been around, it will be 17 years soon that we've been around. Super excited. Have a lot of great things going on. We have our women's business conference coming up on Friday, March. Hey, Pierre, I see you. Hi, Pierre. We have our women's event coming up on March 31st at Mercy College, and that's right at West 34th Street. So join us for that. We have our Women Power 5 discount promo code that you could use when you go to Light of Gold PR. Hey, Raphael. Yes, thanks, Pierre. Yes, 17 years. I can't believe it. You're right behind me, Pierre. I think I just have you by a year or two. But yeah, so excited to be celebrating 17 years. We are certified as a minority women business enterprise with New York City through Small Business Services. And we just got a new certification through New York, New Jersey Minority Supplier Development Council to be able to do business with corporations. And we're always looking to partner. That's one of the things we'll probably will do a topic one of these days on partnership and not looking at each other that are in the same space as competition, because we're not, right? We're not competition. A lot of times we have our different strengths and weaknesses, and everybody can bring something to the party, and we can partner on projects together. We definitely can. So, just wanted to share a little bit about Light of Gold PR, a wonderful event, and some of our successes that we have going on. And now I'm going to share a little bit about our topic. So, our topic today is going to be about marketing tips and strategies to gain attendance and engagement for your event. We know this personally right now because we're right in the throes of promoting our event, right? And we do 3 or 4 signature events every year. We do our women's business conference. We do other networking events that we host. We also have an Alzheimer's event coming up in June, as well as our women's wellness event. So about 4, sometimes 5 signature events every year. So how do you promote a live in-person event? We also do webinars and workshops and lives like this one that you're looking at. And so, how do you do it? How do you market it? Even for us, as we started rolling out our Marketing Monday and starting to get guests, we realized, hey, maybe we should do this every other week. That way we can get some time into market and build our audience. So that's something that you always want to do, is figuring out a good schedule if you're doing consistent events. When you're planning a live in-person event or even a virtual event, you want to give yourself enough time to promote it. If you need to get partners, sponsors, vendors, all of that kind of stuff, you need months in advance to put all those things into play. So it's really, really important that you give yourself enough time, because if you don't, it's very stressful. So now, with less than 3 weeks out for our event, we're hunkering down and doing as much live in-person promotions. We're doing a lot of email marketing promotions and social media promotions to try to get the right people in the room. But one of the things that you need to do is identify your event goals. And that's really important to planning your event. When you identify your goals for your event, you will then be able to identify your audience and the people who fit in with that goal. So if you know that you're trying to put together an event to market to women, maybe demographically they're between the ages of 30 and 60, for instance, and you know that you want to cover certain types of topics with some panel experts or something like that. That's kind of our methodology. Then identifying what your event goals are is really, really important. So I say that you should start there and make sure you give yourself enough time. We learned the hard way, that you should give yourself months in advance, not weeks, months, because it takes time to either identify how you want to do it. Do you want to do it virtually, or do you want to do it in person? If you're doing it in person, you need a venue, you need a place to host your event at. So looking at all of that is really, really important. So optimizing your social media is definitely something to keep in mind. Social media is one of the best methods of promoting events, connecting with the right audience, using the right hashtags, tagging the speakers, all of that's just like a must. And Pierre, one of our guests, hey Pierre, he knows this personally because he was a guest. Pierre, I'm shouting you out from Zamana Analytics. He was one of our guests a couple months ago, about a month, maybe 6 weeks ago. And I tagged him. So when I tagged him when we were doing the promotions, it allowed his following to see that he was going to be a guest on our Marketing Monday. So making sure you're tagging your speakers, hashtagging your topics is really important. But hey, don't sleep on traditional. Gratefully blessed. Thanks for joining us. Thanks so much for coming to Marketing Monday. Welcome. So the other thing not to sleep on is traditional marketing, email marketing, going to an event, passing out a flyer or a postcard. We still do that. So we get a small sampling of postcards. And I'm sorry I don't have it with me because we just got some new flyers printed and we physically pass those out. We went to the New York Build conference last week. We were a sponsor at the Greater New York Chambers Black History Month Awards event back last month. So what did we do? We had flyers for our event with promo codes on it. Promo codes are great for giving discounts, and also you can name the promo codes after a particular group or after a particular topic and connect it with your speakers. So promo codes are great. But I did want to remind everybody not to sleep on traditional promotions, which sometimes might be in-person events. It's also partnering with other organizations, it kind of cross-pollinating, right? How you're promoting your event. Maybe you give them a special discount for a particular group like New York Women in Construction or Sobro, which is a wonderful organization in the South Bronx that we've aligned ourselves with. And back in the day, I used to do some business consulting for them. So making sure that you are partnering with other groups and organizations, giving them a special promo code. Okay, and let them cross promote that discount to their people as well. So that always helps. Go live like I am right now, right? I'm looking at you guys live and making sure you're going live on whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, repurposing it for YouTube and every place that you could post it, maybe shouting it out on Clubhouse. Any of those things are really, really good to make sure you're getting the word out about your event. It's just very important and doing it consistently. Sometimes people get sick of hearing you talk about the event. What I recommend is that whenever you promote it, give some updates about the event. For us, we got new speakers. We now have a photo booth. We have a step and repeat banner. We have more things now than what we had when we first started working on the event back in January. So keeping in mind to give an update about the event is really, really good. Maybe you signed up a new speaker, any of those types of things is really, really good to keep in mind. So kind of give people, FOMO, fear of missing out. I don't know about you. Sometimes I get that. Some kind of mention some things. Why aren't you going to be there? You should be there. You can't miss this event. A lot of us suffer from FOMO, right? This is going to be our best event ever. So fear of missing out is a thing now, really is. So, yeah, and I mentioned email marketing kind of earlier on because I think so many of us sleep on our email marketing and we just go ahead and hop on social media and do these lives. And don't get me wrong, they're great. But if you're doing an actual strategy, it's good to keep your email marketing in mind, include those promo codes, include those images, maybe a promo video. That's something that we're going to be recording really soon, is a promotional video promoting the entire event, the speakers and everything that's going on at the event. We try to incorporate that into a promotional video, just 2 minutes long, maybe at the most 2.5 minutes. And we send that out too, because a lot of us consume our content in different ways. Sometimes it's via video, sometimes we need to read it, just different ways. And so you have to kind of get to people wherever they are and just kind of promote all of this in different ways. Don't forget about your website. So our events are always posted on our Light of Gold PR website. We also have a goldbusinessconnect.com website. We make sure that we promote the event on both of those websites. We make sure we do that. That's really important because a lot of times there is a disconnect with how we do our marketing. Sometimes we opt to do our social media and totally forget to put it on our website. We have to make sure our website is like ground zero. You really have to make sure that you post your events on your website, and then all roads lead to your website. So incorporate that link into all of your social media. It really should be in there. Hey, Glam, thanks for joining us. So make sure you incorporate your events onto your website or websites. Make sure it's there. And when you post about your event on social media, make sure to incorporate the link from your website into your post. Those links should be in there. So just remember sites like Meetup, Eventbrite, Ticketmaster. There's a lot of sites, and we always try to make sure our content can be seen in those areas. Alignable, there's a lot of different sites to make sure that you're posting the information about your event. Don't forget to engage those partnerships and sponsorships. They're really important. It allows you to partner with an organization or a company and to get to different audiences. In other words, they're getting to your audience, you're getting to their audience, and all of that can turn into more business for both sides. So it has to be a win-win for both parties. So remembering to engage partnerships and sponsorships to further promote your events is really important. So just a quick recap as we get ready to roll off. I'm just going to go through everything again. So identifying your event goals, who's your that will help you to figure out who your target market is. Where is that demographic? Are they women only? Are they men and women? Maybe they're small businesses, maybe they're a particular niche business, maybe you're in the travel business and you're trying to get to men and women who want to travel. Maybe you're trying to get to young people who want to go on trips. Whoever your target market is, identifying what your event goals are, and that will tell you who your target market should be. Optimizing your social media is really important, including tagging your speakers, tagging your partners, making sure you're including hashtags, but don't sleep on traditional email marketing. Don't forget to blast things out to your email list. You still want to do that. Include new images of flyers, anything new coming up with the event that now you want to mention. And you want to do that on social media and at the events that you go to. That's promotions. When you go to an event and you're promoting an event, that's promotions. That's hard promotions. So remember, go ahead and add some new stuff that maybe is going on at your event. Going live on social media like we are today and sharing about your event is important. So you want to keep doing that. And then remember, people have the fear of missing out. So just saying you can't miss this event. People suffer from FOMO. This is our best event yet. You should be there. You want to incorporate that as well. We mentioned about email marketing. Email marketing, 70% email marketing is known to be one of the popular event marketing strategies. So don't sleep on email marketing, whatever tool you use. It could be Constant Contact, MailChimp, whatever it is. Just make sure that you get that into play. And remember the platforms like Eventbrite, Meetup, Ticketmaster, and those partnerships and sponsorships, They're so important. You got to keep them in mind, and it allows you to get to a different audience and allows your partner and sponsor to get to a different audience. So it's really important to remember all of them. Last but not least, Light of Gold PR does press. We do media. We do create a press release for all of our events. We do get that posted with media outlets like ABC Online. We have a press list. So we do try to send our events. It is Women's History Month. So if you are putting together an event, maybe in Women's History Month, you want to create a press release to promote that you are hosting this event in Women's History Month. This is what you're going to be doing to empower women. So that's what we included in a lot of our promotions. But hey, if it's not for Women's History Month, hey, Sam or Sammy, welcome. If you're not doing an event for Women's History Month, maybe it's Mother's Day, maybe it's some kind of summer solstice or any kind of event, maybe it's connected to a particular day, of the year. Make sure that you're including that in your press release. And this is what your event is about. And this is why it's important for you to come to our event. This is why. So thanks everybody for watching. I'm Deborah Dixon-Anderson, Light of Gold PR. I want to send a special shout out to all of you for all of your wonderful well wishes and congratulations. I was voted one of Bloomfield, New Jersey's Women to Watch for Women's History Month, recognized by Councilwoman Jenny Mundel's office. I got some wonderful and beautiful comments from all of you on social media. So thank you so much for that. I really, really, really appreciate it. I couldn't thank each of you individually, but I really appreciate everything that you said with the congratulations. It gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling, but it's really important. What I do for the community is really important. I love empowering women, entrepreneurs and business owners, men and women, and I do love to mentor young people. So that's an integral part of how I do business. That's me being authentic and transparent about my approach to business. So young people, entrepreneurs, business owners, giving resources, information, helping us all to grow is really important to me, and shedding light on the golden you is what I do. But also we have a wellness component, super important to be healthy and well. So we'll be having our Wellness Wednesday. I don't think it's this Wednesday. I think it's next Wednesday, but join us for that as well. Check our social media. You'll see our schedule. And if you want to join our list, go to lightofgoldpr.com, go to our contact us page, and just go ahead and join our list. And that way we can let you know ahead of time what we have going on. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining Marketing Monday with me, Deborah Dixon-Anderson, Light of Gold PR. And next time, if you want to be a guest, come on, go ahead and message me. Let me know if you want to be a guest on our show. We'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.